About a month ago, I went ahead and replaced the stock Talaria XXX headlight with an ODI front number plate. And so far, I think it looks sick. Now, since I've installed it, there's been one thing that's missing: a front headlight. Well, thanks to our neglected friend, the Red Razor over there, we have a solution. This is the Acroonu Super Light LED Bike Light USB Rechargeable Bicycle Headlight, 5 modes, waterproof bike headlight, mountain, off-road, cycling, commuting headlight. Now, this is just your standard Amazon special rechargeable LED headlight, but it actually works pretty well. This thing is allegedly water repellent, mounts right to the handlebars, it's chargeable via USB-C, and has a couple different modes. It weighs 325 grams and comes with the mounting points to directly mount this to the bars on the bike. Now, this little guy retails for $45.99, which is over 50% cheaper than any other direct plug and play options that you could get for the Talaria XXX specifically. I went with the large version, so that's what we've got here. Now, mounting this is stupid easy. It mounts right to the bars. What's provided in the pack is the bar mount directly, as well as some adapters. The adapters don't fit on the XXX, so what I did is I added some electrical tape around the bars just so it is a snug fit, and we mount it directly here. We tighten this with the little corkscrew thingy, and as you can see, the LED bar has a little track here. So the track mounts directly onto this bottom piece, so it slides in, and once it's slid in, you go ahead and tighten it with this piece right here. And there you have it. That's the entire mounting process. The bike now has an LED bar directly mounted to it, and it's super simple to install, super simple to use. Now, the LED bar comes with 4 different modes. This is the first mode, it's these 2 lights. This is the second mode, it's just the middle light. This is the third mode, it's all of the lights. And then the fourth mode is just a flashing mode. So Acroonu claims that this is 2600 lumens, and it is pretty dang bright. It's LED. It lasts up to about 4 hours of continued use. So the biggest thing, since it's not plug and play, is you just have to remember to charge it, which I sometimes forget to do. But now I'm in the habit of when I get back, I charge the bike, then I also charge the headlight. Now, I've owned this headlight for over a year and a half, almost 2 years now, and it still works just as well for me. I'm pretty happy with the purchase for only $45.99. Now, there's not too much else to explain with this thing other than just showing you guys how it works. So let's hop outside on a night ride just to show you how bright this thing actually is. All right, quick little headlight test with the Amazon special. Well, that's pretty bright. This thing should last like 4 hours or so. Just scared of these brakes now since my loop. But it's so cold. It's like 47 right now, I think. This light is pretty bright though, all things considered. It's good though, at night now people can see me. The brakes are feeling better now, so I pray. Let's go test it over here. So at least if we loop, it's here and not in the middle of the street. But let's hope we don't loop at all. Just bring our feet up. How does it feel all the way drop back? I'm feeling brakes. Feels like they're working now. Had to bet them. Guys, I looped so hard the other night. Didn't even have time to turn on the GoPro, just went outside and looped. This headlight's pretty good though. You have a couple different modes. This is like the brightest one, and then it has a flicker mode. I'll just put on this mode though. The bars are still a little sideways, I think, from my loop. Never straighten this shit out. Guys, the amount of distrust you have in brakes once you loop is kind of crazy. I better not fall on my ass again, because it is so bruised. It's pretty dark here, and this light does a good job. I'm actually pretty impressed. I never really use it much because I always forget to charge it. It's the only downside. I'll obviously link it with the price, but yeah, I bought this like a year ago too now. As long as you remember to charge it, you're good. Way too cold for this shit, bro. Sheesh. Yeah, so here's all the modes. So it's pretty dark here. Mode 1, mode 2, it's like in the middle. Mode 3, I think this is the brightest, and then the flicker. So I think mode 1's good for now. Not blind everybody. Should just bend this thing down so I can see when I wheelie. Do I trust you again, brakes? I hope. Here's a good little darkness test over here too. There we go. Let's put it on the wide one. Oh yeah, that's pretty damn good.
I actually am genuinely impressed with this. And again, I think it's good when you're like riding at night in traffic too, that cars can see you, because otherwise I didn't have a headlight. This is just a better option, I think, because it doesn't cost $100. It's a lot cheaper. It's okay. Okay, I'm trusting you more now. You just scare me sometimes, Rotor. Stoppy. Nice. Yeah, guys, I think this headlight is a good option. Just, you're trying to get something cheap and you don't want, like, well, I honestly, plug and play would be better, but I just didn't feel like spending $100 on something, so this is what I got. Lights the road pretty well, I'd say. And we can still get our foot over top of it. Woo! The bars are so sideways. Alright, let's go home before I hurt myself.